my last video, I introduced the Cybergenics total bodybuilding system, and I talked a little about the guarantees and claims it made for anyone following the course. I am now applying the principles and rules of the course to the letter to my life to see if it works. And today I'd like to talk to you about the dietary rules that you're given to follow during the 60-day period. Now, one of the most significant of these is the idea that you should only eat in a 9 or 10 hour period. So if you woke up at 7, you can see how you might have to have a more early evening meal than you're used to. This is because they want you to fast for 13 to 15 hours a day. And I suspect this is to keep your body fat low. The other most significant change is that all refined carbohydrates and all wheat products are forbidden. And when you start to eat a diet without any wheat, you realise how you must have been getting more than 50% of your calories from it. It really is quite hard to make that change. There are two types of daily diet in Cybergenics. 3 days a week you have a low-calorie diet, which is designed to burn fat when you only eat your basic body's calorific requirements to function. And the other 4 days a week, you eat double that. But you're looking to put 2 to 3 grams of protein in your diet per pound of body fat. So it really is a high protein diet. And of course, this is to be gained from natural, unprocessed foods. So let's start at the beginning. When you wake up in the morning, I'll have this isolate number 1, and it's not part of the actual course, but I always take omega-3 oils. And now we move on to breakfast, where we have 3 isolates as part of the Cybergenics program. I'll notice this one, which is isolate number 2, you end up having with every meal. I'll be looking into exactly what's in these in an episode later on. And today I'm having porridge made of oats, skimmed milk, frozen berries. This is honeycomb, so the only thing that's been doing any refining on those carbohydrates would be the bees. And yes, I will eat the wax as well, very good for the digestive system. And then we move to the mid-morning snack. Yes, in order to get enough calories and enough protein, you really end up having far more meals. So I'll eat this whole can of sweet corn, these 2 cans of tuna, and probably half of this seed mix. And this seed mix is really good because it's got golden linseeds in it, and here they are. And linseeds are good because they have conjugated alpha-linolenic acid, which encourages you to store calories as muscle instead of fat. And now it's time for lunch. We have kind of scrambled eggs with some mushrooms here and a cup of brown rice. Mid-afternoon, we have a chicken breast and a pint of milk. And then for my evening meal, we have isolate number 2, which of course is taken with every major meal. And we have 2 more isolates to take. And we have 2 sirloin steaks defrosting here, and yes, I'll eat both of those. And these are rye and oat cakes, and they're horrible. And here's a giant salad to fill me up so I don't wake up in the middle of the night hungry. And then we have our pre-workout nutrition, which is isolate number 12, which I wonder if it is actually just a B12 supplement looking at the packet. And this is some protein powder. Studies have shown that you can get 87% more results by having a protein supplement before and after your workout. And later on, when I show you what the Cybergenics workouts are like, you'll understand why you really do need all of this. And then drinks. I always drink 1 whole of these bottles of sparkling water every day. I know it's just tap water that's been fizzied up and carbonated, but yeah, I find it a lot more fun to drink that than just filtered water. And this is hibiscus, or carcaday, some people call it. This is a really nice drink if you put some hot water on it. Lowers blood pressure, calming. And this is Ginkgo Biloba. I always have a cup of ginkgo. Prevents blood platelet aggregation, very good for circulation. And this is tea. I always drink a lot of tea, but on the Cybergenic system you can only have tea in the morning. You're off the carbonated drinks. Now, so this is a high calorie day when you're eating double your base calorific requirement. And I can tell you it's very hard to eat all this. And even with all this food, I'm not getting as many calories as I should. So you really do have to struggle if you're eating good food to get a high calorie diet. Interesting enough, the changes I've noticed after 2 or 3 days of the course are not that of muscle growth yet, but of fat loss. And I do seem to be cutting more body fat every day. I suspect this is because I'm having to work out far harder than I've ever worked out before, which you'll see in the next video. But also because without wheat and without simple carbohydrates, I'm not getting the peak of insulin that triggers the storage of fat. And so the report at this stage is, so far the diet has made a positive change to my body composition, but it's very hard to eat this much food in a day.